Why did democratic movements emerge post-WWII? Imagine a world recovering from chaos, where cities are rebuilding and new ideas are taking shape. After World War II, many countries saw a surge in efforts to create governments based on the idea that people should have a say in how they are ruled. This shift didn't happen by chance. It was driven by a mix of big changes in politics, culture, and society. The war itself was a major wake-up call. It exposed how dangerous authoritarian and fascist governments could be, making people question if such systems should continue. Countries that fought against these regimes, like the United States and the Soviet Union, started promoting democracy as a better way to govern. Economically, the war led to a boom in many nations. People's living standards improved, and more folks gained access to education and jobs. As cities grew and middle classes expanded, more people wanted a voice in government. The idea that everyone should participate in decision-making gained ground. International organizations like the United Nations also played a role by emphasizing human rights and democracy. These global efforts encouraged nations to adopt democratic principles for stability and peace. Culturally, the post-war period was a time of renewal. Artists, writers, and architects created works that celebrated openness and collective identity. Cities were redesigned with public spaces meant for community gathering and civic pride. These new spaces symbolized a break from authoritarian styles and embraced transparency and participation. Countries like Germany, Italy, and Japan rewrote their constitutions, establishing new governments based on elected representatives and civil liberties. These changes were supported by both local citizens and external allies who believed democracy was key to lasting peace. In architecture, new buildings and public spaces reflected democratic ideals. They were designed to be accessible and inviting, encouraging community involvement. Schools, town halls, and cultural centers became symbols of civic life. The combination of political reform, cultural expression, and architectural renewal created a wave of democratization. It was a response to the war's destruction and a hope for a more inclusive future. This movement reshaped the world, laying the foundation for the modern democratic societies we see today.